All right, Cowboys Nation, listen up. Tom Brady just dropped a bombshell about our Dallas Cowboys that's got the whole NFL shook. You won't believe what the GOAT said about America's team. Is he praising our boys? Predicting our future? Or maybe hinting at something bigger? Stick around, because I'm about to break it all down for you. This is the Cowboys news that's gonna have you jumping out of your seat. Let's dive in. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We've got a bombshell for you that's shaking up the entire NFL. You won't believe what Tom Brady just said about our beloved Dallas Cowboys. Buckle up, because this is gonna be a wild ride. Before we dive in, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Cowboys news. Let's get into it. All right, picture this. It's a quiet Tuesday afternoon, and the football world is going about its business as usual. Then, out of nowhere, the GOAT himself, Tom Brady, drops a truth bomb about the Dallas Cowboys that has everyone's jaws on the floor. I'm talking players, coaches, analysts, the whole NFL is buzzing. So, what exactly did Brady say? Well, hold on to your hats, Cowboys fans, because this is gonna blow your minds. In a recent podcast appearance, Brady was asked about the teams he thinks are primed for success in the upcoming season. Now, we all expected him to mention the usual suspects, the Chiefs, the Bills, maybe the 49ers. But no one, and I mean NOONE, was prepared for what came next. Brady looked straight into the camera and said, "I've got to tell you, I'm keeping a close eye on the Dallas Cowboys this year. They've got something special brewing down in Texas, and I wouldn't be surprised if they make a serious run at the Super Bowl." I know you're probably thinking, is this real life? But trust me, folks, I couldn't make this up if I tried. Tom Brady, the man with 7 Super Bowl rings, the quarterback who's seen it all and done it all, is putting the Cowboys on notice as a team to watch. But Brady didn't stop there. Oh no, he was just getting started. He went on to break down exactly why he thinks the Cowboys are poised for greatness. First up, he praised Dak Prescott's leadership and resilience. Brady said, and I quote, "Dak's got that fire in his eyes. He's been through the ups and downs, and now he's ready to take that next step. You can see it in the way he carries himself on and off the field." Now, coming from Tom Brady, that's high praise indeed. This is a guy who knows a thing or two about what it takes to be an elite quarterback in the NFL. For him to single out Dak like that, that's huge, folks. It's a testament to how far Prescott has come and the respect he's earned around the league. But Brady wasn't done giving props to the Cowboys' offense. He also had some choice words about CeeDee Lamb and the receiving corps. That Lamb kid, Brady said, he's something else. The way he moves on the field, his route running, his hands, he's got superstar written all over him. And when you pair him with guys like Michael Gallup and Brandon Cooks, that's a receiving corps that can give any defense nightmares. I don't know about you, but hearing Tom Brady gush about our receivers like that has me more hyped than ever for the upcoming season. Just imagine the damage Dak and the boys are gonna do with that kind of talent at their disposal. Of course, Brady knows that offense alone doesn't win championships. That's why he also took some time to talk about the Cowboys' defense. And let me tell you, he didn't hold back on the praise there either. Micah Parsons, Brady said, shaking his head in admiration, that young man is a force of nature. The way he can disrupt an offense from any position on the field, it's scary. He reminds me a lot of Lawrence Taylor in his prime, and that's not a comparison I make lightly. Now, Cowboys fans, we all know how special Micah Parsons is. But to hear Tom Brady compare him to LT? That's next level. It just goes to show that the rest of the league is starting to realize what we've known all along. Parsons is a generational talent who's going to be terrorizing offenses for years to come. But Brady didn't stop with individual players. He also had some interesting things to say about the Cowboys coaching staff, particularly head coach Mike McCarthy. Now, we all know McCarthy's had his fair share of critics over the years, but Brady's take on him might surprise you. Mike McCarthy doesn't get enough credit, Brady said. The guy's a Super Bowl winning coach, and he's got that team believing in themselves. You can see it in the way they play. There's a confidence, a swagger there that wasn't present before. That's the mark of good coaching. Coming from a guy who played under Bill Belichick for 2 decades, that's some serious validation for McCarthy. It just goes to show that sometimes the view from the outside is very different from what we see as fans. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Is Tom Brady just blowing smoke? Is this all just talk? Well, let me remind you of something. This is Tom Brady we're talking about. The man's a fierce competitor who's dedicated his entire life to football. He doesn't just hand out compliments like candy. When he speaks, especially about other teams and players, you can bet he means every word. But here's where things get really interesting. Brady didn't just praise the Cowboys, he also dropped a hint that sent shockwaves through the NFL community. When asked about his future plans, Brady got this mischievous glint in his eye and said, "You know, I've always admired the Cowboys organization. The history, the passion of the fans, it's special. Who knows what the future holds?" Now, I'm not saying we should start printing Brady Cowboys jerseys just yet. But you've got to admit, the idea of Tom Brady in the silver and blue is enough to make any football fan's head spin. Can you imagine? The GOAT himself leading America's team? It's almost too much to comprehend. Of course, this is all speculation at this point. Brady's retired, for now, and the Cowboys have their quarterback in Prescott. But in the NFL, you never say never. And the fact that Brady's even mentioning the Cowboys in this light is a huge deal. So, what does all this mean for the Cowboys' upcoming season? Well, for starters, it means the target on our backs just got a whole lot bigger. When Tom Brady puts you on his radar, you can bet the rest of the league takes notice. Every team we face is going to bring their A game, looking to prove Brady wrong. But you know what? I say, bring it on. This Cowboys team has the talent, the coaching, and now the belief to take on all comers. Brady's words are just confirmation of what we've all been feeling, that this could be the year the Cowboys finally break through and bring that Lombardi trophy back to Dallas. Now, I want to hear from you, Cowboys Nation. What do you think about Brady's comments? Are you as hyped as I am, or are you taking a more cautious approach? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get a discussion going. Before we wrap up, I just want to remind you all to stay tuned to the channel. With the season fast approaching, we'll be bringing you all the latest Cowboys news, updates, and analysis. You won't want to miss a single video.